Hi guys, hope you're having an amazing time. Welcome to the very first episode of Beyond the Chat. I'm very excited for this one. And today I have with me the amazing, most intelligent, most knowledgeable and presentable, smartest man in the tech field. Welcome, Michael Udoh.
Thank you so much for having me on the show today. I'm also very excited to be here and to be, interviewed by yourself, all right? This is very big for me. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. So, Mr. Michael, I'm sure my audience have a lot of beautiful questions to ask regarding this podcast. And me personally, I can't wait to tap from your words of knowledge. So if you could just walk us through what this podcast is about, that would be very lovely.
All right. Thank you very much for having me on the first episode of the Beyond the Chat podcast with Michael Udoh. Basically, Beyond the Chat, like the name suggests, the idea around it is to have conversation beyond profits and loss. For every trader, would-be trader, we're more concerned about what profits you're making, the losses and all of that. So Beyond the Chat really is just an opportunity to talk, beyond all of that. There's a whole lot of exciting discussions that's going to be happening around Beyond the Chat platform. So for one of those would be an opportunity, to have a one-on-one conversation with myself. All right. So you, audience, you have the chance to ask questions. You also have the chance to request that I feature whoever you have in mind that we can feature on this show. Bottom line, this show aims to educate, to add value to all our subscribers, basically.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so quick one, Mr. Michael. I'm very interested and I want to know why Beyond the Chat? Why that name Beyond the Chat? How did you come up with this? What's the vision? What's the mission? I'm very interested.
Okay, thank you so much. The name Beyond the Chat, like in my first video, when I made a video about this year, I talk about people sending messages in my DMs, that people sending messages from, covering all categories, some asking for money on how to start trading, mentorship and all of that, and basically most of the question is something that, it surrounds around our day-to-day life. Okay. So the name Beyond the Chat, I coined it from a list of all the questions that have been asked, basically, so I just said, okay,
quick one. Do you mean questions involving the Forex market or even questions outside the Forex space?
All right. So I mean questions that's been asked, that the audience are asking me direct, personally in my DMs.
Oh.
Yes, okay. Some of them will ask questions like, Mr. Mike, I love to get involved in the Forex space. I don't even know where to get started.
Oh.
Some will come to me and say, okay, hey, I want money. I want to raise capital. I want to do this. So it's all encompassing. So these questions range from Forex, general life questions and all of that. So the idea Beyond the Chat is, we're all centered about chart patterns, candlestick and all of that. So Beyond the Chat is designed to manage conversations away from the chart. So if you have anything around your personal personal struggles with life or anything, this is the platform to discuss it basically, all right? We're going to talk about the myth around Forex. A lot of conversations will be happening here. So if you have any mentor, any industry leader you're looking forward to, maybe learn from their experience, we're happy to bring them on the show, ask them questions, and then we can all learn. It's going to be an interactive podcast, all right? So everybody would learn from this opportunity.
Beautifully answered. Well
Thank
done,
you.
Mr. Michael. So, Michael, I have a very curious audience, and I know with your busy schedule, I don't know if you're going to have time to actually, because I'm sure they're going to storm your social media platforms after this podcast. So, are you willing to actually take your time out to talk to us, interact with us, teach us? You're our boss. Teach us more.
Well, speaking of curious audience, I can't agree any less than that, because I can see that in my DMs every day, all right? So in terms of my willingness to commit, I'm just seeing this as an opportunity to maybe give back to the society. I've been here around for a while, I've achieved some success and some experiences as well. So in terms of committing to this cause, the idea behind this basically is born from the idea that a lot of persons are looking forward to hearing from me. And because I cannot reach out to everybody one-on-one, that's why the Beyond the Chat podcast has been launched to be able to address these issues.
So guys, Mr. Michael here is assuring us that he's going to have our time. So hit his DMs, hit his YouTube, hit his Instagram. He's going to be answering your questions. He's going to take out his time to teach us more, and let's make this money.
In fact, guys, you can suggest topics, conversations you'd like us to discuss in the next episode. So whatever issues you'd like us to address, put that down in the comments and then we'll review. And trust me, we will do justice to any topic you put forward for discussion. All right? Thank you so much, guys.
Also, guys, this is completely for free. You're gaining valuable knowledge for free.
Wait a minute.
Just hold on. Just hold on. If I were you, I would tap into this so fast and learn.
Wait a minute. You just told them it's free.
Yes, it's free.
Guys.
Calm down.
Okay. All right, guys, relax. I'm just joking. It's absolutely free. She's correct. All the content coming out from this platform and then Beyond the Chat seasons will be 100% absolutely free.
So, Michael, where exactly are we expecting the show?
So this is going to be happening on YouTube, Spotify,
Nice.
and on my Instagram. So if you want to enjoy this content, make sure you're following me on Instagram, you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. In fact, follow me everywhere because you never can tell where the next one is dropping.
Go and drag it. So, guys, you're going to be expecting the show every week. That's beautiful if you ask me. Mr. Michael, do you have any final words for my audience?
Yeah, dear audience, you know, I'm going to be putting a lot of work into this. A lot of content going to be dishing out on this platform. And I assure you of doing my absolute best. What you need to do is make sure you're subscribed, you have your notification turned on, and you're following me on Instagram so you don't miss any episode of the Beyond the Chat series. Thank you very much.
Nice to have you.
Pleasure's all mine.